Hi, I'm Nick Poole. I'm Research Coordinator for FAR in New Zealand. I've been involved in disease management research in Australia for the last 8 years. And today's podcast is brought to you as part of the High Rainfall Zone Communication Programme. We've been asked by a number of growers what our principal lessons that we learnt from 2010 were. And I suppose the one disease that really stands out from last season that we learnt a lot about, purely because we don't see it very often, is stem rust. We did a number of experiments looking at fungicide activity against this disease, and what we found is that yes, you can control that disease in the field, but timing is absolutely critical. If you don't get the fungicide on before the disease gets established, really there's little point putting that fungicide on. This is a very aggressive rust, and it's a rust that attacks the crop far later than the likes of leaf rust or stripe rust. So this is a disease that can strangle the grain fill right at the last, purely because it can infect the true stem of the plant. Within our work, we found not only is timing critical and making sure you're in at very low levels of infection, but also the fact that this is a disease that can actually rob you of yield even into the early grain fill stage. In fact, we were getting economic responses to applications in at early grain fill or milky ripe stage. So this is one not to put the sprayer away if you're growing those more susceptible varieties. The other aspect is the products that you're using. We found some clear differences with products last year, and it would be fair to say that the two principal messages were this disease needs to be tackled with full label rates, and probably that the older materials aren't quite as effective, such as propiconazole, aren't quite as effective as the newer materials, but it's timing that's critical.